Alright, so I was looking online and I found this video. I came across this video about this picture of Mars that came back on the European Space Agency site, ESA.com. And the European Space Agency, took a bunch of these pictures of Mars. And there's this one particular one. It's really weird. It looks like all airbrushed out and stuff. And I noticed some really, really strange things. So I'm going to kind of go through it with you. So I'm going to pull this forward a little bit so you can see. It's just a picture of Mars, Hale crater. And basically, there's some weird stuff going on here. So let's zoom in. Okay. So I'm going to start with this little area over here. Now this area over here was pointed out before and cleared up right here. Let me just zoom in on that. So you can see there's a little square there. But what's even weirder is this little top area on the top up here. I want to see if I can get it. Let me get it over here. Where's it at? How is it? It's like right around here somewhere. There it is. You see that little square right there? It's like airbrushed out like crazy, dude. So let's just sharpen that up a little bit. Kind of go through. There we go. We can see it now, right? Okay. But what's even weirder than that is that right there. What the hell is that? It's like a square building. Okay, so this is all the stuff that people were pointing out. I don't know if you can see it on this well. iPhone's not working that well, but there's a little square there. And when I invert the colors, let's just change it to black and white. Okay, and then I am going to filter, or no, excuse me, I'm going to adjustments and then invert. There's like these weird little black things on there on the top of that. And an interesting thing too is right over here there's like this other square building. And even more interesting is up here, these all kind of look like building, little pieces of, I don't know, they're definitely not rock, that's for sure. And look at that. It's like perfectly square. And it almost looks like there's a couple domes right there or something. Now, let's move it over to the middle. And he was saying that this area right here, I'm going to pull it back to what it was. Wait, let's do this. There we go. Actually, I need to go back to sharpen. That this area right here is like a forest or something. But yeah, it is what it is. It's all smudged out. You can't really tell. Funny thing is that when you go to the middle, you can really see how this is airbrushed out right here. This is like ridiculous. You can definitely tell. But over here, even farther, you can really see some like geometric shapes that have been brushed out, like right here, squares, interesting things. It almost looks like there was definitely something in this area right here. It's just really strange, man. Like, it's not natural, that's for sure. But the craziest thing I've seen on this particular picture, besides all the airbrushing, if you look really closely, you can definitely tell, is this. What the hell is that? It looks like a long, building and some honeycomb-shaped entrance, like an entrance. Look at it, you can definitely tell that honeycomb shape right there. That's definitely not part of the mountain. So let's just go to back to black and white. Kind of look at it like that, and then let's look. You can really see that. And it almost looks like it was airbrushed out right here. Something, it almost like connected another building right here that went down the side of the mountain. And then down here, it's just completely airbrushed out. So there was something down here. I'm not sure. And over here, you can definitely see some more of that honeycomb. looking stuff. And definitely all this stuff is airbrushed out. But isn't that really weird? I mean, you're looking at, I mean, most people, they like, say that, okay, they look at these little flecks and stuff over here. Let's see, let's go back to that. Like, everybody's saying that there's, obviously all this is airbrushed out, all airbrushed out, weirded out. They always say over here, there's like, oh yeah, there's like, buildings and stuff, it's all geometric shape, and whatever, it's all like airbrush, so you really can't tell. But this up here, inside the actual mountainside, there's definitely something right there. Definitely. Okay, it gets even better. Now you go from this structure, whatever it is, and go up. Look at that. What is that? It's like this long, irregular shape, but there's like smoke coming out of it, going all the way up. You see that? So let's just let's change it to black and white. Change it to black and white, and then let's invert the image. Let's go to adjustments, invert. Boom. Okay, so where's that thing? It's like right here. So it's funny because you can see the smoke go over top. I mean, look, the shadow's on the backside. You know what I'm saying? And you can see how it just kind of goes up above the rocks. It's like smoke or something. Very strange. Now you look at it right here. From a distance, it's hard to tell. It's just this long object with like smoke, like you got like a cigar or something. That's just really, really odd. I noticed some, just some more airbrushing going over here. If we go over here, I just noticed some more airbrushing out. And there's probably something over here somewhere. Where is it at? Is it up here? There it is, right there. So if we look at it on the side, right there, this area. So there's probably something right there. But I have to admit, the middle of the Hale Crater area, this whole area right here, that is just kind of unbelievable. I mean, come on, man. If you're trying to hide something, I mean, come on. Look at that. That is just undeniable evidence that there's life on Mars. Or was past life on Mars or something. Because that looks like it comes out of the mountain from this backside, comes down, honeycomb shapes, it comes down. Now the cool thing about this is you can actually download this from the ESA's website, and several people already have. Wow. And of course down here, like I said, that's all completely blurred out. I mean, come on, man, really? There's probably some structures all up in this area here too as well. I'm just really amazed. This is pretty incredible. Probably one of the only photos I've seen or actually been able to mess with directly from the Space Agency's website. See here's these little green looking things like geometric shapes. People say that these were probably cities at one time, which is covered up, airbrushed over. But they're kind of hard to make out. Back to this area over here, they're saying that there was a tower here or something. You can really see the grooves here. Same thing as you go down here. Let's go back to black and white, and then invert the image. There we go. And you can see like just how they did this. I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts, dude. Nuts. Look, boom. There definitely was something right there. I think this is just pretty incredible. Like I said, it's probably one of the first that I've seen that I've really been able to pick out. Let's just pull this out a little bit. Let's see. See, that's where it's at. So you'll find it. Look, you can really see that even from the distance. But there's a building right there. I think all these areas right here are buildings. There's a square right there, which looks like another building. It also has little black things coming out of it. And then, that. And I looked around a little bit more. I couldn't find anything else, really. Just trying to look around. I couldn't really find anything except for in these areas that I was looking at and pointing out to you guys. I think it's pretty awesome. Go down to ESA's website, European Space Agency. Have it right on there. And this is just undeniable proof that that Mars has a civilization on it, or a previous civilization on it that existed. So go check it out. I highly encourage it. It'll definitely blow your mind.